No.
No, he can't do it.
This is 9 points of damage.
But what a big draw here, and I don't foresee any way for Amaz to climb this out because he only has 2 cards to get him out of here.
Yeah.
He needs to specifically
So
get a set of
far
cards.
into Doomguard.
It doesn't even.
I don't know what he's getting. He's tapped.
And that's. I mean, that's a good card, but
That's it.
That's it.
reynad got out of group stages and is going to the top 8.
Oh my God.
Oh wow. But that was a really good series.
That was a fantastic series, really. They both
Shaman
played very
is
well.
Undefeated for reynad as well. We've got a lot of hot streaks going, but Shaman seems to be the one running the best.
Oh,
Guys,
man.
by the way, what I loved about the series and what I love about Hearthstone is that how many choices there were. Like, those players had so many lines of play that they could take.
Yeah, there
so
was. There was like a lot of options there that he could have gone with.
Look
I
at
think
how many
played it really
opinions
well.
we had on the
Yeah,
possible
yeah.
plays.
A lot of
Very
times we
back
kind of
and
zeroed
forth
in,
game, really tight. But in the end, you guys were right with that kind of start from Shaman. Even though reynad was still like at the border of losing the board presence, overall, he never really felt under true threat. It wasn't like he was looking at low life totals and trying to top deck the answer. It was more like Amaz needed to respond perfectly every time. And I felt like overall it was just a nice battle back and forth, and reynad's the one who came out ahead 3-2.
Yeah.
In fact, reynad's right here, ready for an
Come
interview.
on over, reynad. Congratulations. You're out of the group stage into the final bracket.
Thanks.
Yeah.
So how do you feel being out of the group stage for? It was a long time, man. Like,
Have you been enjoying the tournament from the casting couch next today?
that's a good retaliation.
Yeah, it's nice, man.
It's yeah, it was lucky. I mean, at first I thought he had like a standard priest list, so I thought, oh, Freeze Mage is gonna be pretty good against this, but after I actually played the games, he's playing Shadow Word Pain and Loatheb. I think he's playing Loatheb at least. I think I saw that in an earlier match. So that matchup is actually, it's the matchup, again, that I thought I would get, and I got it, but it's like, Mage can't beat that deck. Like, he plays Shadow Word Pain. It's like those few cards change the matchup so much, so after realizing that, I mean, his lineup was really good against mine, so it's going to be really hard to win. Basically, I needed to get past Priest, and then I felt like Shaman and Hunter were both favored against everything else, but getting past Priest is really hard, so Hunter was my best deck against Priest. It's the only deck that was slightly favored against Priest. I got, like, a pretty bad draw, but I couldn't mull it because he would run away with the board if I didn't draw Bow. So I kept the conservative hand of, like, Leopard Gnome, Web Spinner, Hunter's Mark. And it sort of worked out. I mean, I had to get lucky at the end, but, I mean, the matchup is close, and for every time I top deck Eaglehorn Bow in that situation, I could also just like play turn 1 Undertaker with coin and Priest dies. So
did you feel tempted to kill the 4/1 Injured Blade Master when you like double unleashed?
No, because that's a trade he has to make. The only way I win is if he has no AoE, and if he has no AoE, that's an attack he's gonna make.
Can you tell us more about your Hunter deck, by the way? Because it's different than other players are playing. Double Unleash, Cult Master.
Yeah, Unleash is still like a powerful, unique effect, and cards like Knife Juggler I just didn't really like when I was playing them. They kind of just died to everything. They traded unfavorably against every Death Rattle minion people play. So Knife Juggler is okay in like turn 5 with Unleash, but I didn't really like that card. And I tried like all aggro, but it just like lacked card draw. I'd never cut high main. It's just too important in too many matchups. So it left me with Cult Master as like the only option. It's much better than Buzzard. I mean, if you have a couple Spectral Spiders out with like Haunted Creeper, I can get a lot of value. And pretty much every time I've played it, it's been really, really good. So I've been happy with it. But yeah, I have like a Black Knight. And yeah, I mean, it's a solid deck, I think it's definitely my best deck. It's the first time I've actually gotten to play it. But yeah, Amaz's deck's, I mean, he had Priest, so that, I think it was right of him to ban Warlock there.
Yeah, really well played.
Did you ever consider to use your warrior in that match, even though he didn't have the freeze mage? Because you were talking like some
class
smack talk
class
about
is
it.
unplayable. No.
It's unplayable.
No,
Okay.
it's literally there for countering freeze mage because I thought a lot of players would bring it, and we've seen more mid-range mage than freeze, and the players who did bring freeze, I felt like misplayed a lot with it, and it like cost them some wins in the games I saw at least. So freeze mage was like underrepresented, and I probably shouldn't have brought warrior. Yeah.
All right.
In hindsight, I guess, but with how good freeze mage, I guess, did it by again.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I figured.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, it
Reynad,
was an
2
exciting
first
match.
place. Oh, sorry, what were you saying?
No, it was just like an exciting match.
Yeah, it was.
It
was.
Yeah, it
was
was really
fun.
well-
It
really
was
good
fun,
match.
especially the Hunter Priest game, like you said. That was really fun because that's what Amaz does to his opponents,
Yeah.
and you're able to be the one on the opposite side this time around.
Yep. Bringing down the Justice Hammer.
I told you. I
He
called
said
Is
it.
there a running
actually,
bet on me using that word?
No,
He
no,
said
no, no.
it.
It's
He
just
said
like I
it.
knew that you were thinking like that.
This is
at
justice.
one
Somewhere
point.
That
deep in
Hunter's-
Reynad's head, he's
Look,
thinking
okay,
about
I'm not saying it wasn't lucky, but like if I played that game any differently, that was 100% loss.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah, I was recommending you on that.
Nobody would have kept that
exactly.
opening hand either. I don't think. Web spinner, Hunter's Mark,
They
Leopard
fish for Undertaker or bust.
Exactly.
usually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like you can still lose to. I already saw Shadowward Pain. You can still lose to Pyro. Yeah, it's just like
Yeah, he's on coin.
if I have coin, then I agree. Fishing for Undertaker is right because then it's like impossible for him to deal with. But yeah, if I go first, I have to just go with that hand.
Yeah, suck it up. Well, you ran first place in your group twice over, and you're in the top 8. You're in the money. Congratulations, Reynad, and good luck tomorrow as well, I suppose. I guess you can finally get some good night's rest as well early on, because usually I think last time you're playing until like 2 a.m. or something like that.
Could do that,
really-
or I could go drink excessively at the club. They ran it out.
That's true. We're
So-
going to do that.
That's
later
that's a
tonight.
tough choice to make.
Not particularly.
All right, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we'll take
All right.
care of you tonight, and then we'll make sure you're here tomorrow
All
as
right.
well. Don't worry.
Yeah.
All right, good
We'll
stuff.
wake you up.
Well, that does it for the winners match. Reynad is the one advancing. I'm pretty happy for that one myself as well, because it's good to see Reynad back on top in good form. When we come back, we're going to have the lower match of Kubriks versus Pity. This group is not over yet. There's still another spot, and let's find out who is going to stay alive to fight for it.